Hey guys, it's a little windy out, but I'm out in the garden. Wanted to show you that we've been working on the beds. They've been looking good. This is just our half of our garden. This half is going to the community garden. We're gonna go down here, and it looks warmer than it is. We're gonna check on our seedlings. Oh boy. We gotta water everybody. So far, this is what it's looking like in here. I'll give you a seedling greenhouse update, and maybe I'll insert a clip from inside because I actually didn't film a video about my tomatoes, what I planted, but they're all germinating. They're all coming up good. And my peppers are huge. They're giants. Well, giant seedlings. Here are the shallots that I sowed 20 years ago. My kitty's trying to come in. 20 years ago. And they're tiny little babies, and they're still germinating. They're still taking 20 years to come up. And these are the onions that I started, which were very, very old seed. And they're starting. I thickly sowed that, and they ain't having it. But over here are my herbs. We got some seed babies. We have... Hold on. My kitty is running back and forth. He wants in. Come on, Mando. You want in? Come on. Mando, the garden kitty. This is my oldest son's. His Mandalorian is his name. Okay. So back to seedling. This is some orange yellow thyme. It's coming up in babies. Oh, we got some in here. I didn't think it was. What are you? Oh, magic carpet thyme. I needed a lot of thyme. I didn't have thyme in my life. And this is all just regular thyme. This is cilantro. The germination, it's not coming up in these cells, but it's starting to come up. Cilantro. This germination's really sucketh. And it's Romanesco broccoli. I have like one really strong seedling. And this was that... So easy seeds. I tell you, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But these are my onions. They're actually doing really well. This is the thickest I've ever had them. Normally they are a little more spindly. And this is the saddest pack right here because they were inside and my cats knocked it down the day before I moved it out here. So they are sad. Those are Walla Wallas. And they're just a sad bunch of wallas. And I'm putting up this video because the other video I have filmed, it is a ton of footage that I need to edit through. And it is why it's taking me so long to put up a video. And it's about our big high tunnel cleanup and spruce up. And I'm just trying to figure out, I don't know, there's like a mental block when it comes to editing that video. And so I'll get it up. But for now, I just am going to post up this video because this is going to be a quick, just a seedling update. But in that video, I talk about the community garden, and we started a bunch of seeds with our community garden peeps. That's what a lot of these seeds are, except for like 3 trays back here. Those are my flower seeds that I started for our farm. And I had this whole rack full of my seeds, my personal garden seeds, not the community garden. And they were taking forever to germinate. But what was interesting is that the community garden seeds, because they needed to be on the ground because we didn't have any space, they all germinated quicker. And I think the seeds on the table have cold air on top and on bottom, and it was causing a slower germination. So yesterday I came in here and I put all of my seedlings on the ground. And fortunately for me, we have some, because it was like a bazillion people here, and I can tell people how to sow seeds, but I also didn't know how these seeds were going to germinate. So I said, go ahead and put a bunch in. And I know we had a lot of kiddos help out, and some things are very heavily seeded, which is going to benefit me in the long run because, well, one, I bought the seed and it's good seed, so that's good. But also, like, if you look at this red cabbage, do you guys see this? There's like 5 or 6 in each cell, which is a crazy amount. It's a 120 cell. I think there's 120 little. Now Mando wants to go out because you make up your mind, sir. Okay, 110 trays or 120 trays. I don't know. I know what it is, but I don't know what it is currently. There's way too many little seedling babies in here, and so I'm going to end up transplanting them into my cells that actually didn't have great germination. This one is on the table and had great germination, but everything that was down below on the ground germinated way faster. So this is all Napa cabbages, as you can see. There is, did you see me? Like, there's almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cabbages in there, and in here too, and there's some there. It's totally fine. I'm gonna wait till they get maybe a couple more days, because I have seeds that didn't germinate at all. And so we're just gonna rob Peter to pay Paul. And because these seedlings are either gonna have to be microgreens and you just eat them when they're young, or if you transplant them out, it'll give them more space. Also, we have some head lettuce shooting up. They're all over in here. So I found with the ground warmth, everything's germinating faster. So I moved all of mine down. These are all my personal seeds. And I mean, there isn't much to report, although there is a lot more germination on mine. These are my red cabbage seeds, which I planted easily a week or week and a half before the community gardens. And the germination is just spotty. Yeah, red acre cabbage. It's the same type of cabbage. So what I'm going to pluck those out individually and separate them. We're still going to have microgreens that we can munch on. That's the best part, you gotta munch on those. But mine are just not doing good. My seed is a lot older. This is brand new seed. And I'm going to continue to try out the seed that I got from this new seed place that has bulk seeds. Have you heard of True Leaf Market? I had never heard of it. One of my friends, she was cracking me up. I'm gonna get him. She was like, Kylie, we were market gardeners together. And she said, Kylie, I have told you about True Leaf Market, but you were a Johnny's girl and you're a little bit of a Johnny's snob. And I was like, I could see that. I like Johnny's. They have great seed. I had great success with them. But the price between, oh, we're getting some crazy. This runs on solar, so it's the sun's out, but it is going away. We're still good, but it is spitting. No, it's fine. And she's like, I've been knowing we bought our seeds from a market garden there, but the seed prices are astronomically different. Like, you can get like pounds of seed there for $30 versus at Johnny's, a pound of cabbage seeds would be, for a comparable thing or the exact same thing, would be hundreds of dollars. It's a massive difference. Johnny's is a great company. They have a lot of great seeds, but when it comes to finances and you're trying to pump out a lot of food and a lot of seeds for a lot of people, sometimes a pack of seeds or a giant bag of seeds, which I did get giant bags, I bought in bulk for $20-$30 is a lot better. And I'm quite pleased with the germination. I bought all of these seeds are from them or just some company I found on Amazon. But once I found True Leaf Market, I didn't buy from anybody else, but I did buy some seeds from other people just because I was just buying cheap seeds on Amazon. Let's be real. All the ones I bought from had super good reviews. But that is a good tip for you guys. True Leaf Market has a ton of variety. They have no idea who I am. I am not sponsored by them. My cat is trying to get in again. Can you see him by the door? Oh, no, he's camera shy. I'm not sponsored by them. If I ever talk about a seed company, the only one that I get free seeds from is Survival Garden Seeds, which also has great germination, and I recommend them a lot. But for bulk, they don't have like a bulk seed for what I need for a community garden where we're going to be going through thousands and thousands of seed every year, Lord willing. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this. True Leaf has great germination. Everything I've grown from them is just amazing germination so far, and it's only been a week and a half. I'm quite pleased. So I got beets from them. They're all popping up. Cabbages, all kinds of cabbages. I did buy some random these Napa cabbages are a random seed I got on Amazon, and they're popping. They're pop-a-lopping. So normally I am a seed snob person. I like good quality seed, but when, like I said, when we're busting out a ton of food and the price that I'm paying is significantly cheaper, I thought it would be worth it. And we just thickly sowed things, and now we didn't need to thickly sow things. So that's a praise report, and this is pretty awesome. Community garden is we will be happening again this Saturday. We're pretty excited. We start work on the garden. So rain, snow, sleet, shine. It looks like we're actually going to get a 50-degree day with sunshine. It was going to be in the 40s, low 40s, and snowing. So that was rain. We're doing it whatever, but I just keep praying for good weather, and it seems like it just keeps getting better and better. So I'm very pleased with that. I'm also excited for the people to come back on Saturday and see a lot of these seeds germinating, because a lot of them had never started seeds before. We had all the kiddos come, and they got to help, and I think it's just going to be really cool because it's going to be kind of instant gratification. I've been out here watering every day. I'm a responsible citizen because I've been watering. I set an alarm to come out here at 4. I'm home like basically most days at 4. So I've been really good about coming out here every dang day and watering it. We don't have enough bottom water trays, and so you definitely got to hand water and top water all these guys that don't have my seedlings. I didn't even have enough for all my seedlings to get bottom trays because I started so many things this year. But that's good. We're going to be pumping out this garden's has never ever been this full. Even when we were market growers, there's just too much. There were over 30 people that showed up Saturday. We'll see how many people we get, but that's the beauty of having that many people out. Even if only half of those people show up again, that's 15 people, which is crazy. And that wasn't even all the people that were supposed to show up or that were signed up. So that's pretty awesome. We're really excited. I'm excited for everybody to see the progress of these seeds. And we're getting my garden going. The boys have been out. It's spring break. They've been earning some money raking compost. I had put it all out there with the tractor, and my twins have been like wanting to work. So they come in. My twins are about to be 11. So I don't want to force garden work upon them. There is times for that. Like when I got 75,000 potatoes I need to harvest, and we're like, but they enjoy it. I typically don't have to force my kids to do a lot of things. They like to help their mother, which I like, or they want to earn money or earn video game time, because I don't dole that out very easily. I'm kind of strict with video game time. So my twins came out here. I had all of the beds. Mind you, I had all the tractor beds, tractor compost already done. But there were some beds that needed some weeding a little bit, but it wasn't bad weeding at all, at least on this half of the garden, because we used a lot of that last year. They come in under an hour, like 40 minutes maybe. I'm like, Mom, do you have more jobs for us? And I was like, the only job I want is that garden done. And I thought maybe that they were wanting a different job. And they're like, well, we already did that. I was like, there's no way. You already did that. There's no way. And they're like, well, we did. It was only 8 beds. And I was like, okay, I'm going to come out and check. They did a great job. I was like blown away. They were little workhorses, and they were motivated for them. I thought it was going to take them a couple days, to be honest. Nope. My boys are growing up. They're getting big. All right. These are all nice and watered. Everything's looking good. So I put it out. The tractor obviously helps, but having having a bunch of boys that actually want to work and earn things is really encouraging to me as well. They want to work hard. These are all hollyhocks. I planted those. They're doing so well. Oh, here's this kohlrabi is from Johnny's from a few years ago. Hey dude, what's up? My boys are coming out. So these hollyhocks are just looking super healthy. Super beautiful. They're doing really good. Oh, I saw these little beets. These are all the True Leaf Market beets. Everybody's coming in. You can see that guy still has his seed cap. We got a lot of my loop. Oh, we got some lupin germination. See that lupin? Yeah. We got some perennial lupin coming up. Oh my goodness. This one's out of control. My sister was like, there was a little tiny baby helping out, which is awesome. We're teaching tiny guys. Look at how thickly. Is it focusing? That is like 30,000 seedlings. That is crazy. It's like a carpet. Yeah, that's gonna have to be thinned. Like, yeah. Hey, so there's my little update for you. And thank you for watering my plants with me. I like to have some company. A lot of things are doing really good. Over here, these are for me too. Well, thank you guys so much for following along with me. I'll go show you. I gotta just show you again what my twinnies did. The compost is a little thick and clumpy, and that's okay. We're gonna get a lot of rain. We've been getting a lot of rain, and tomorrow's gonna be rainy all day long, and it'll help loosen up the clumps. It's aged compost, but it hasn't been like worked very good. It'll get worked, and it'll work out. Oh, I think my honey's home. My Trey lost his wallet this weekend, and it had a lot of cash in it. Oh, there he is. It had a lot of cash in it, and he just got a email from Planet Fitness that somebody left his wallet, which we left it at TJ Maxx. And if you're familiar with Bend, Oregon, Planet Fitness is all the way on the other side of town, and no money in it, of course, but all his cards and everything are there, which we've already canceled and replaced all the things, and identification, we've already done all this, but it was wiped clean, so he must have lost it. Somebody snatched it. I can't understand that mindset. Like, if I have found somebody's wallet with a ton of cash and I just return it, but it is what it is. Lessons have been learned. Don't carry around hundreds of dollars. Well, he'd been saving for some shoes. It's all right. He'll recover. Okay, so I'm just really proud of my kids. So let's go out and look at all my freshly scraped compost. See, it's got some bigger chunks, but it'll all rake out and be good. Smooth it out. The walkways could use some extra help, but that's okay. They did a great job. We got the garlic uncovered too. And because I have found, and it's popping up good, I have found that if you leave that winter's worth of, that winter's worth of straw on it, it like rots sometimes. So we took it off and just did a thin layer, and it's coming up. All my baby garlics. So price report. Well, thank you guys so much for following along with me. And look at this beautiful bed. It's so gorgeous. And it just brings me such joy. Are you ready to see this side spruce? Because I am. Everybody is like, what tools do I need to bring for the community garden? And I was really nervous people wouldn't want to work. I guess, I don't know. I was like, are you sure you know what you signed up for? And it's going to look so good this weekend. And I'll see if I can get some shots. I just want to respect people's privacy. And yeah, so I'll see you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. This gate needs some serious TLC. One, the snow was hard on it, but then also I may have ran into it with the tractor. I'm a new driver, guys. I also ran into my high tunnel door. I'm a sketchy driver. Here are my peppers. You're gonna hear my washer in the background. I think I'm gonna pinch them when they get maybe a smidge bigger, or maybe I need to do it now. These guys were my Tabascos. I didn't think any of them germinated, but yet they're just slow. So they are doing good. And I think I had some that didn't do very good back in that corner. But other than that, everybody's up. They're doing good. And my tomatoes are just sprouting. I had a cat, left its mark, but unfortunately they're still coming up. But these are all different kinds. These are actually dahlias. Where am I? These are actually dahlias in this section right here. I got from Floret. They're very spendy, so I started them indoors because I want to make sure that they grew. They're from seed. And the rest are tomatoes, except for this. That's like a volunteer brassica. And my vintage wine aren't coming up. That's weird. Okay. And these are all my San Marzanos. I flipped them. They look prettier from the other side. Cat damage, cat damage. But regardless, these are my Romas, and these are all my San Marzanos, and I have a few getting their real leaves, and I'll transplant them in the empty cups. But so yeah, that's what's going on in the seed growing room. Aren't those beauties?